Welcome back to the channel for adventure, that is. So if you were with us last week, you saw, or you witnessed the fact that we were trying to get to the Paradise Prospect mine, and we failed. We took a wrong turn, and we kind of lost our way. But anyway, today's our second attempt to find the mine, and not only that, we're going to kind of go through Goodsprings, and as you can see in the background, I've got the Goodsprings sign right there. So we're going to give it a go, and see if we can find it this time. I'm not going to guarantee it, but I think we're going to find it this time. So, Anna, are you ready to take on this adventure today?
Let's go.
All right, let's do it. So I'm inside the Goodsprings Cemetery. Now, this cemetery was built around 1890. So you've got to figure that people have been buried here for 100 plus years. It's not a very large cemetery, but then again, the population of Goodsprings back in those days wasn't really, that high. It never really was. It's actually considered a ghost town right now, but here's my rule for ghost towns. Because it still has a post office, I don't really consider Goodsprings a ghost town. But for some reason or another, a lot of these towns that are down to a small population are, classified as ghost towns, or if you read any kind of ghost town magazines, they'll say that it's a ghost town, but I don't know. I don't really buy that. Ghost town is when almost the whole population is gone, the post office closed, there's nothing left but ruins. However, that's just one man's opinion. So we're gonna continue on up the road and look for the Prospect mine again. So we're pretty determined I'm gonna make it this time. I don't want to say I guarantee it, but we're gonna do our best to find it. And feel free to mock me in the comments if we fail again. So, but anyway, we're gonna continue on our way. One of the things been said about the Paradise Prospect mine is rumored to be haunted, and I know there's been there's been some ghost hunter groups that have come up here to visit the Paradise Prospect mine, looking for ghosts, trying to prove it is haunted, but I don't believe it to this point anything's really been documented to support that theory. Now, our goal is not to prove that these guys are right or wrong about it being haunted. We just want to go up and visit it. From the pictures, it looked like some pretty cool stuff to kind of check out and give you guys something to look at, on this adventure. So, hey, I just want to say thank you for watching any of my previous videos. If you're new to the channel, you can go back and check those out yourself. But now that you're here, stay with us and enjoy the ride. Okay, so the roads get a little treacherous for the vehicle, so we're going to hook it from here. It might be a mile, maybe more. We're actually on what they consider the old Spanish Trail. I was thinking about how people would come across the country in a horse and wagon and how difficult it must have been for them. So we're on foot right now, and now we're going to continue to walk looking for the mine. Hopefully we can find it. All right, so, and I brought up we're on the old Spanish Trail. What do you know about the Spanish Trail?
Well, I believe it was established by the missionaries from Europe to spread out the Christianity.
Okay.
Through the Wild West.
All right. I remember reading something about it, but I just don't know all the facts involved. But I just know that we are on what is considered the old Spanish Trail right now. So, heading up the hill. Okay. Climbing up. can see a road down there that cuts in this way, and I think that's where we have to go. So, see where those telephone poles are? That pole line? I think that's where we're headed. All right, the conditions of this road is really bad. We're on a off-road convoy, seems like. I got this Jeep in front of me, Chevrolet up ahead. So it's really bad. I don't know how much further we'll be able to take this road. But you know, we'll keep pressing on. All right, looks like we've come to the end of the road. We're not making it to the mine today. So it's not like we didn't try, but this does not look good. Okay. So this is what happens when you get caught in the desert. Get a flat tire. You know, it's funny, I hadn't had a flat on the road in probably 20, 30 years. This is like the worst spot to get caught in, but I think we're gonna be able to manage it. So, all right, we'll check back with you in a few minutes to see our progress. All right, well, this looks like it's the end of the road for us today. Obviously, with this flat, we can't go any further on the old mining road. So we've doubled it back to Goodsprings, where we're going to kind of hang out here for a while. Let me just tell you a little bit about the Goodsprings Saloon, the Pioneer Saloon. That's where we're heading in. It's been around since like 1913. I think the most excitement they ever saw was, I think, back in 1915. There was actually a shootout in here over a card game. One of the gamblers was cheating, and the other guy accused him, and they got into a shootout, and there's somebody was killed. So I think they actually have the bullet hole still in the wall, so maybe we'll see that when we're inside there. Anyway, let's go on in. All right, because of circumstances, this is kind of like the end of our video today. So we decided to kind of end it here at the Pioneer Saloon. We have a vehicle to deal with. We have I'm riding on a donut, so I can't like sit here and pound beers all day long because I got to find a way back to town. But hopefully in our next video, we'll have another adventure for you. Thanks for sticking around. Cheers from Beers and Frontiers.